So, what is going on? It's your boy Sam from Team Sam here, and today, guys, I'm coming at you with my new updated Dark Magician Fusion deck profile for you guys today. So, hopefully, you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys want to see more deck profiles whenever a new set or new cards comes out for a specific deck, make sure you guys go in there right now and smash that 1,000 plus like button. That'll be absolutely amazing. And if you guys are coming from Patreon and saw this deck profile early, you guys are super awesome. If you guys are part of my Patreon, you guys get early access to deck profile, so you guys are super awesome if you guys already saw this deck list already. And for those of you who are new to the channel, make sure you guys click on the subscribe button for more Yu-Gi-Oh videos. And for those of you who are not yet part of the notification gang, make sure you guys click on the bell to get notified each time I upload videos. That'll be absolutely amazing. So whenever I upload new videos, you guys will be the first one to see them. And by the way, guys, if you guys want to help support the channel, make sure you guys get the brand new 150,000 subscriber playmat today. I do free shipping to Canada and USA. International shipping may cost extra. And it's the Blue Eyes Chaos Max versus Red Eyes playmat, okay? So make sure you guys support the channel and get your playmat today. I'll leave all the information and link in the description box below. Alright, guys, without further ado, let's get started with this Dark Magician Fusion updated deck profile. Alright, guys, start with the monster real quick. You're gonna play, of course, triple Mago Negro. This card is Dark Magician. You're playing a Dark Magician based deck, you must play triple Dark Magician. Portuguese Dark Magician, man, my favorite of all time, Mago Negro. Next, you want to play, of course, triple Apprentice Illusion Magician. This card is absolutely incredible in this deck. In traditional versions of Dark Magicians, you only play 2 copies of her, but in this specific Fusion Turbo, you actually want to play 3 copies of her because you want to see her in your opening hand as quickly as possible. The reason being is because she searches your Dark Magician directly from your deck to your hand, and in this Fusion specific version, getting the extra card in your hand, like Dark Magician to pitch off, Keeper of the Dragon Magic, is very important to get access into your Dark Magician the Dragon Knight from your extra deck. So triple copies of her, very, very important in the deck, guys. You must play 3 copies of this card in this specific version, and she's very good as well because she protects your spellcaster monsters from being run over by big monsters because of her ability to just pump your monsters up by 2,000 attack. You want to see her in your opening hand as quickly as possible because you're playing the brand new card, Keeper of Dragon Magic. This card is absolutely incredible. This card came out in the Megaton 2018. If this card is normal summon or special summon, you can discard 1 card, add 1 polymerization normal spell card or fusion normal spell card from your deck to your hand. You can reveal 1 fusion monster in your extra deck, and the fusion monster you're obviously going to be revealing is obviously Dark Magician the Dragon Knight. Special 1 fusion material whose name specifically lists on that monster from your graveyard in face down defense position. You can only use the effect of Keeper of the Dragon Magic once per turn. You cannot special summon monster from your extra deck except for fusion monsters the turn you activate this card's effect. So basically what this card does is that you summon this card, you send a card from your hand to the graveyard, you search a polymerization or fusion substitute directly from your deck to your hand, and then you activate a secondary effect to revive back Dark Magician from your graveyard by revealing Dark Magician the Dragon Knight from your extra deck, and you revive back Dark Magician in defense position. And since you already searched the polymerization or fusion substitute directly from your deck to your hand, you can freely activate those fusion spells to fuse using Keeper of the Dragon Magic and Dark Magician face down into your Dark Magician the Dragon Knight, which is really amazing. The reason why the previous build was just so inconsistent on actually getting out this card was that we didn't have a way to search Eye of Timaeus. But now, since the release of Keeper of the Dragon Magic, we can now have a consistent way to actually get out this card to your side of the field by just opening up Apprentice Illusion Magician and also Keeper of the Dragon Magic. Or if you open up with Keeper of the Dragon Magic and also Dark Magician, you have that exact combo as well. This is a Fusion Turbo based deck, so you just want to try to get out this card as quickly as possible. And you guys all know how powerful Dark Magician Fusion is. This card protects all your spawn trap cards from being killed and also being targeted, which is one of the deck's greatest weakness. So as long as you guys can actually get out this card out as quickly as possible, your spawn trap cards are protected by this card's effect. And also Eternal Soul can always constantly revive back this card if it were to die. At the same time, cards like Dark Magical Circle will trigger off once this card touches the field. Next off, for your standard Dark Magician stuff, you're going to play, of course, Triple Magician's Rod. This card searches all your spawn trap cards directly from deck to your hand. Searches your Navigation, searches Eternal Soul, and also searches your Dark Magical Circle, which is very important. So 3 copies of him, one of the best starter cards in the deck. Next off, Magician of Dark Illusions. When you activate a spawn trap card during your opponent's turn, you can special summon this card from your hand to trigger off cards like Dark Magical Circle. And during your turn, if you activate a spawn trap card while this card's face on the field, you basically get special summon Dark Magician from your graveyard, which is very awesome as well. So that way that you get your rank 7 XYZ plays going and also your Link plays going as well. And then last but not least, for a monster that you're playing in the deck is, of course, One Spellbook Magician of Prophecy. This card is really important in the deck because it's your draw 2 engine. Very self-explanatory in the deck. Search your knowledge and also search your spellbook secrets secrets directly from your deck to your hand. Now after the spells, the standard stuff, triple dark magical circle. This card is a possibility for dark magicians in the deck. When dark magician is summoned to your side of the field, you get to banish one card your opponent controls, which is very, very good. So dark magical circle, really good card. And also cards like dark magician, the dragon master knight, protects your continuous spells from getting killed by card effects and also being targeted, which is really important to get out as quickly as possible. Next off, for your Dark Magician, one I was in the deck, you want to play, of course, Dark Magic Inheritance. You banish 2 spell cards in your graveyard, search a Dark Magician card directly from your deck to your hand, and you obviously fill your graveyard with spell cards, with Spellbook of Secrets, and also your Spellbook of Knowledge. So 1 Inheritance, very important to play in the deck. 1 Illusion Magic, search your Dark Magician directly from your graveyard or deck to your hand. And last but not least, 1 Dark Magic Attack. A searchable Heavy Storm for the deck, especially against today's metagame, against 2 Dragos and also against Ultra Guys, is just absolutely devastating. So as long as you get Eternal Soul out on the board as quickly as possible, you can basically search Dark Magic Attack to just basically blow out your opponent's entire back row against those specific matchups. Next off, for your draw power, we're going to play, of course, double Spellbook of Knowledge, your Pot of Greed of the deck, and also double Spellbook of Secrets. And then for your more of your draw powers, you're going to play, of course, double Allure of Darkness, because your entire deck is literally dark. So there's no monsters in the deck other than Spellbook of Prophecy. That's not a dark. So Allure of Darkness will always become live most of the time. Banish the extra copies of Apprentice if you have multiple copies of that card in your hand. And you can also banish extra copies of Magician of Dark Illusion in your hand as well. Last but not least, you're going to play, of course, the 1 Monster Reborn. You're playing a Yugi based deck, so Monster Reborn is really OP. And at the same time, reviving back Dark Magician to trigger off your circle is just really important as well. And then last but not least, I like to play double Polymerization. Very important to play in the deck. You guys can also play Fusion Substitute if you guys would like, but Fusion Substitute restricts you from only using monsters on your side of the field, whereas Polymerizations, you can use monsters from your hand as well. And just a quick reminder, guys, Keeper of the Dragon Magic restricts you from special summon any other monster from your extra deck other than fusion monsters. The turn you activate the special summon effect to revive back Dark Magician from your graveyard. So the reason why Polymerization is so good is because if you already special summon monster from your extra deck, like let's say that you summon Tomahawk and you made it link players, things like that, and you have your materials in your hand, you can freely activate Polymerization without having to use Dragon Magic's effect. So you can still special summon cards like link monsters and also still get access to the fusion monsters that turn if you activate Polymerization, because you can just send the fusion materials from your hand to the graveyard, which is very awesome as well. So that just bypasses the restrictions. I actually had situations where I actually special summon link monsters from the extra deck and then use Polymerization to send them fusion materials from my hand to my graveyard to get access to Dark Magician, the Dragon Master Knight. So Polymerization, in my personal opinion, is just far more versatile than Fusion Substitute because you can use monsters from your hand. Fusion Substitute is really good as well because you can recycle back Dark Magician, the Dragon Master Knight from the graveyard if it dies, to just bring it back to the extra deck to draw 1 card. But I felt like the versatility of just using Polymerization to get access to your fusion monster, using monster from your hand also on your side of the field, it's just far more relevant in my personal opinion. So double Polymerization and also Monster Reborn. After your trap card, triple Eternal Soul, very standard in the deck, and you just want to try to get out this card as quickly as possible. Search this card out directly from your deck to your hand, so that way that the fusion can just protect this card from being killed, which is one of the deck's major weaknesses. Next off, triple navigation. You try to get out Apprentice, Illusion Magician, also Dark Magician on the board as quickly as possible. And at the same time, this helps negate any problematic spawn trap cards that your opponent tries to play while you control a Dark Magician monster on the field, which is really important. And then last but not least, for your floodgates, you're going to play, of course, the 1 Skill Drain. Card is absolutely broken. You're playing Dark Magician based deck. Dark Magician are vanillas, okay? So you can just do Dark Magician to beat down while Skill Drain is on the board. And then your opponent just loses a duel. And then last but not least, you want to play the best floodgate. One of the best floodgates in today's metagame is triple Goals and Match. Goals and Match and Rivalry Awards are the 2 best floodgates right now against decks like Ultra Guys, Goki, the 2 best decks right now. Card is absolutely amazing, guys. Your whole entire deck is dark, so as long as you just control the board with dark monsters on the board and flip Goals and Match, you're more likely just gonna win the duel. Summon Dark Magician or the fusion and controlling the board with a floodgate, you just more likely are gonna win the duel against any specific matchup. Goals and Match is very, very powerful in my personal opinion, and it's one of the cards that I recommend you guys playing, because going first is really good, and also going second, it's essentially like a board wipe once you pass your turn to your opponent. So Goals and Match, absolutely busted card. Recommend you playing 3 copies of this card in this deck, and your whole entire deck is dark, so it doesn't conflict with your deck whatsoever. For a side deck, this is very standard. It's obviously going to change once the ban list approaches. Evenly Match, Ash Blossom, Ghost Ogre. These cards are really solid cards going second. Going first cards, called by the Grave, really good against, you know, hand traps, and also good against Sky Striker matchup. And then last but not least, we're gonna play, of course, the Rivalry of Warlords. Really good card right here. Your whole entire deck are spellcasters, except for obviously Dark Magician, the Dragon Knight. If you're signing in this card, your tempo and playstyle of the deck is obviously gonna change. You're obviously gonna special summon spellcasters only, and just try to control the board with Dark Magician. And remember, guys, as the format changes and as the ban list approaches, the side deck is definitely gonna change. Next time, you're gonna play, of course, Dark Magician, the Dragon Knight. This card is absolutely amazing. You know, it's a fusion turbo based deck. You want to try to bring out this bad boy as quickly as possible. Number 42, Galaxy Tomahawk. Card is actually phenomenal, guys. You make this card, oh, so good. 2 Dark Magician, make this. You Link Climb, Unicorn Phoenix. Oh, so many good things you can actually do with this card. One of the best level 7s in the deck. One of the best rank 7 in the deck, obviously. Big Eye, Ebon. Really good under, you know, Rivalry or Warlords, because these cards are spellcasters in the deck. 1 Red Eyes, Flame Metal Dragon. Very good. And these cards are all dark, by the way, so it's really good with Golden Match. And last but not least, the Naruto and the Moral Leader, because there are times when you get double Apprentice Illusion Magician on the board, so you can easily make Naruto, and it's also Spellcaster. Double Link Spider, 1 Proxy Dragon, 1 Cleaver Genus. This is right here for the Saruja combo. Nightmare Phoenix, Nightmare Unicorn. Really good cards to Link Climb into. Skull Dread. And then last but not least, the 1 Borolo Dragon to round off for your extra decks. So that's pretty much it for the extra deck, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Let me showcase you guys a 2-card combo on how you guys can actually get out this card. Alright guys, so for the combo real quick, to get out the fusion monster as quickly as possible, you either need to open up with Apprentice and or Dark Magician. But for this situation, let's open up a Dark Magician because it's easier to get out the combo. So all you gotta do is normal summon Keeper the Dragon Magic, activate Keeper Dragon Magic's effect to ditch this card to the graveyard. Search your Polymerization, and then activate Keeper Dragon Magic's effect. Okay, so activate secondary effect to reveal this card from your extra deck. Special summon back Dark Magician from a graveyard. Target Dark Magician in the grave and special summon it back in face on defense position. And then you have Polymerization. So activate Polymerization, send these 2 cards to the graveyard, and then you have a first turn Dark Magician the Dragon Knight, which is really good. So that's how you guys can basically do this combo. It's either you open up with these 2 or these 2. Depends, man. Depends on whichever cards you draw. In the traditional build, we had a hard time actually getting access to this card on the field. But now, with the release of Keeper the Dragon Magic, you can easily access into this card now, which is very amazing for the deck. If you guys want to see more deck profiles, make sure you guys go in right now and smash that thumbs up button. That'll be absolutely amazing. Make sure you guys check out my Discord link and also my Patreon in the description box below. This is Sam from Team Star Sam signing out. Alright guys, peace.
I feel like Usain in the cheetah print. Talk fresh game, I don't need a minute. R.I.P. the game, I need a minute. Okay, let's proceed with it. I'm in the house, got the deed with it. These bozos always sneak this and they taking shots. I'ma keep with it like no, this league.